Welcome back everybody. So I'm on a camp, it's just a simple camp. What you've seen is the target, a Greygill head it's called. So I've got a big reason why I'm doing this walk, but I'll talk about it once I get up to the summit point of this. But I've actually done it from home, so home's about half a mile of that, and then behind me I'm walking about 5 minutes. I think, if I remember rightly, this is going to take me about an hour to get up there. Although it doesn't look that far from here, it's quite a windy wee path because they're not really a huge path. Those are the main category, the ones that's not really walked that much. So I'm partly doing this as a recce or something. Again, I'm going to explain later on. As you see, we've got a really nice looking night. It's not supposed to be brilliant overnight, but you never know, forecast changes all the time. Anyway, this is a nice chance for a camp. I'll catch up with you further on. 60. I want to be up there in the next 45 minutes if we can, then there's plenty of time to show you what we've got. Couple of K in, past pretty much all the major stuff, one wee house, and then we kind of going off-road. I want the Dutch Track Hill. The only reason I wanted to come out tonight was I just recently had a wee stop off at Decathlon and picked up a couple of extra bits of gear, which again I'll show you, and a couple of really cheap random gears stops that I picked up off Amazon. It's just worth a wee look, I guess. So yeah, and let's be honest, do you need a reason to go camping? I don't anyway. Greygill head, summit. So, it's a bit windy right now. So what I'm going to do, get the tent put up, and I'll check back in a couple of minutes. Up. It's the Forclaz MT900 Tarptent again. Love this tent. So I couldn't quite get on the summit, the wind was just picking up too much there, but you know, you can see the stones. The stones are just there, so I'm like 10 metres off it, and lovely little shelter. So I'm going to finish setting up camp, and then yeah, let's get some food on and check out the views. It's going to be a lovely night, I think. So, a couple of new things, as you'll see. I've got these little magnets attached to the... I've put 3 on at the moment, I've got an extra one lying about. I've seen them on... YouTube. Backpacking TV. We shout out to him. He'd done a few things that you can get off Amazon that were dead cheap. And another one I'm just about to open up. It's a pillow. Again, I think I've seen it on, might have been Andrew Park's channel. I think I'd seen him with this type of pillow. It's a memory foam one. Again, I got this one in the Decathlon a couple of weeks back. And that just straight away feels more like a pillow. So that'll be my top one. That'll go on top of my sleeping bag, and then I've got that little blow up one that I always like to have. It goes inside, it goes underneath the bag. So let's get that put on. Still not had any dinner yet, so I'm going to finish putting my tent away, and then get dinner. And here's something else I picked off at Decathlon. 1.1 kilos. Comes with a chair. I've joined the club. always thought I was one of them guys that never had a chair, you know, but it was after that last little camp I had with Gary. He had one of them wee chairs. I brought a big, you know, not a normal kind of chair that you would take on a camping trip, you know, but it's like 4 kilo, but it's massive. So again, one of them wee things at Decathlon, 1.1 kilo, perfect. Just for the magnet thing, I've got the 3 magnets, 1, 2 and 3 at the moment. Just putting both together, so it just gives me a little bit more headspace when I'm set up. And they work really well actually. They're not very strong, so like one little slight movement and they pop off, which is why I thought I would go with a few extras. So I'm glad I did. I kind of want to get the drone up tonight. I think I've run out of time in terms of, like, it's not too dark for that. Hopefully it's decent enough light in the morning. I have no idea what the weather's all over the place at the moment. I could be waking up to rain, could be waking up to a bit of a nice reasonably sky. I really have no idea. But I just want to get out of camp. So I think what I'm going to do is maybe just get myself settled in for the night, get something on, and get in my bag. Temperature's dropped a wee bit. Not sure what temp's at, but it feels a little bit cooler than it has done. So yeah, I think I'm going to get these all zipped up and get settled. And good morning. I just got to take myself up to the summit. Something I didn't do yesterday. Just give you a proper view of what you get up here. So I thought I'll walk up, do that, and then I can think about tackling the rest of the day. I was going to sit and have a coffee and a breakfast here. I think I thought I'd have a coffee, but I'm going to get a coffee and then get down the road. So I've got work fairly early today. I had a wee quick check at the forecast last night after I turned off just to see what it was like. And what I reckoned was blue. We should get a little bit of sky, blue skies, a little bit of sun about maybe 8 o'clock this morning. Well, I can't really wait that long, so I'm just gonna have to make do what I've got. I'm going to stop here for a second. I can tell as soon as I hit the summit again I'm going to get the wind. So I am kind of glad that I came off the summit, although the one thing about coming off the wind meant that I will get a bit of condensation on the 10. Whereas had I went up there, I'd have had no condensation, but no sleep. Yeah. Right, at the top, so let's give you some views. Okay, hopefully this picks up okay. So the Devil's Beef Tub is just behind me there, can't see it though. As you can hear, it is still fairly blustery. It's my wee town of Moffat, just down yonder. Can't quite see my house. And then over there we would have been able to see White Combe. But again, that cloud's just pulling over. There's a little hint of blue skies, but not for us. So there's the tent just there. So yeah, let's get a quick coffee on and get down the road, I think. It's not long. It took me, it took me an hour and 15, I think it was, to get up here from mine. So it should be about, I think, just under an hour back. I can see, you'll know what to see from here, but the farmer's moving his field right now. Sorry, moving his sheep across the field right now, so that'll be fun when I get down there. I've just got my route, it kind of goes down here, down the path, and then eventually you pop back out and where there's like a little house there. That's the wells, Moffat Wells, and then it kind of goes loops around where those farms are and down Well Road. So that's the route I'll be taking, and then where those little, I don't know if you can see them, there's a little speck of trees there. I'll basically go up there and then along, skirting round that little wood area and drop down the back, and that's my wee route home. So I can see it. I can see pretty much my whole route from here. Now, yeah. And then, as mentioned earlier in the video, there was a reason I came up here. So the reason I came up here is the hill. I'll remind you, it's called Greygill Head. I am a walk leader for Walk Moffat this year, which is a walking festival taking place at the end of September and October. It's that last weekend, and this is the route, or this is the highest point of the walk I'm doing. So I'm doing Greygill Head, and then we come back down. But instead of going into Moffat, we're doing a loop that's going to take me round a place called James View, and then back in. So I just thought it was nice to kind of feature it on my channel for anyone who may have signed up for it and wasn't sure what it's like. It's a fantastic little hill. It is. It's probably one of the best hills you can get in Moffat to give you a view of Moffat itself, the little town. Whereas all the other ones, like even if I say Hartfell, for example, Hartfell, because it's so rounded at the top, you don't get that view. I mean, we've had a recent Hartfell video that you'll be able to see for yourselves. Again, when I was up at the Beef Tub, remember I was up there February, maybe, no, I'm not sure, March. Whenever I was up there, again, you get a half decent view down the valley. I mean, you get a really good view down the valley, sorry, but you barely get any view of the actual town. This is, I think, probably the best one you're going to get for the town itself. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So as you can see, thought I'll give it a little feature while up here. Obviously, one thing I'll say is, unfortunately, there's not loads of camping spots. I mean, there's camping spots, but on the high points. When I'm camping up here, I'd probably normally go on a bit higher up, to be fair, and go on one of the flatter pitches up towards like Swattle Yoke, on the way up to Hartfell, because this is one of the routes you could take. You can take this route that takes you up to Hartfell. Whereas, I don't know if you remember, when we did a video not that long ago with me and Emma, instead of coming up here, we went round there, and then we followed the forest path for another couple of K, and then we went up to Hartfell from there. So, yeah. Right, I think it's time for my coffee. Dry patch where I was. I don't know if you can see or not, but I was at there's a slight little rise there, so I almost had a natural pillow there. Probably didn't even need that pillow. Let's have a look at the view before I pick up my gear up. That's me on the off. Speaking of pillows, that new pillow there, Memories Foam one. Oh wow, now that I kind of thought my sleep system was already pretty tasty. I was really liking having, the road trip, especially. I think there was one bad night of sleep I had, but that was just another level of comfort. I probably now, because of how solid that thing is, I'm probably not even needing that little blow up one, which doesn't really give me any extra weight at all, but just if I ever forget it, that was really comfortable. So that'd be great going winter with that one. So like this, we're just on the path back down. I say path, unfortunately there isn't really too defined a path here. As you can see, people have walked on it, trodden path I'll call it, but nothing like, if you're used to your Munros, nothing like that, or even the Wainwrights. I know a lot of Wainwrights have have kind of dug out paths. This has nothing, and the closest you get to a path is when I get back onto the road, which I won't be that long, to be fair, because it'll be a lot quicker on the way back down. You know, I'm kind of half hoping maybe 40 minutes back to home, kind of get changed and get to work. I'm already maybe about 10 minutes behind, but I needed a coffee. Anyway, I'm going to put this away so I can get moving a bit quicker. So you're going to join me on my wee walk home. It's about a mile and a bit from my house. So it was a leisurely walk. I filmed this back in July, just in case you're wondering about the time of year that it was at. As you see, it wasn't exactly a brilliant July we had here. So this was to tie in with the Moffat Walking Festival. As I mentioned in the video, this is the route that I will be doing on the Sunday of the weekend, which by the time this comes out will be very much in the last few days before the festival. So hopefully I meet some of these at that weekend, either on the Saturday one of the walks or on my walk on the Sunday. Please say hello, and always like to get some feedback from people seeing about how they enjoyed the videos. On that note, I wanted to use this video as just a little chance to let you know that going forward, as we're getting closer to that time of year where it gets darker quicker and the nights draw out, it is going to be slightly harder for me to get out as much. So keeping to my schedule that I've been doing is going to be hard. I don't think I'll make every Wednesday at 6 PM, which and I'm definitely not going to sacrifice quality for quantity. So I'm going to make sure I want to keep my videos to ones that I know I feel will enjoyable to watch and enjoyable to do. So, but on that note, the ones that I've been watching a lot and stick with me, please give me a comment, give me some feedback on the kind of content you'd like to see, what kind of things maybe you don't like to see as much of, or what things maybe you've not seen me do that you think would be quite interesting to see. I always like to put on something that would be interesting. But from me, Robert, at Moffat Mountain Adventures, I'm going to say farewell, and I will see you guys on the next video very, very soon. Take care and goodbye.